boy, do we talk?
We do talk. Hi, Rachel. This is me talking.
Hi. Bye, Nemo. Hope you find your dad.
Mixing two movies.
But it's the same message.
I mean, this is true. How's your week been?
I have a migraine.
I know, I'm sorry.
Fun fact, I was asleep, and then you texted me to pick out the BuzzFeed quiz, and I was like, oh crap. So it's not that I forgot. It was just selective memory.
Well then, I'm glad I texted you when I did. And not later, because I was planning on texting you later, and then I was like, you know what, I'll give her some time, because I haven't heard from her yet today, so she might still be asleep. So I gave
I
you
was
some
not
time.
still asleep. I was in my second sleep of the day. Thank you
Second
very
sleep of
much.
the day. Good. As it should be.
Listen, I have to interact with people tonight. I need that sleep.
Oh, Super Bowl party?
People. Yeah.
Can't relate. I'm going over to a friend's house that also does not watch sports. So we're
fine.
having a Super Bowl party.
Just
So
watch
we're
the Puppy Bowl.
Because originally my church was gonna have a Super Bowl party, but then the host got sick. But my parents already were like, hey, if you don't want to go to this thing, you have to make plans. So I made plans, and then they canceled it because the person that was hosting got sick. And so I have plans, and the rest of my family doesn't. And they're all shocked because this never happens.
Nice.
So...
I mean, can they hijack your plans?
No, they can't.
Okay, I know you don't want them to, but, like, are they also friends with those people?
I mean, it's me and one friend from school, so it'd be kind of weird.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was, like, a family friend and they were planning on the church thing, so they didn't go make friends with that, or plans with that friend.
No, it's me and one friend, and my parents would want to watch the game, and my brother would want to watch the game. So if they went over to my friend's house where we are not watching the game, they would be sad.
Are you watching the Puppy Bowl?
We have not discussed this.
The Puppy Bowl is the cutest thing ever.
I love the Puppy Bowl.
Oh my gosh. So, have we talked about the new calendar that I got that's just like rescue dogs?
No?
Oh, so every month it's a new rescue puppy, and I didn't like this month's at first, because at first glance, she's kind of ugly. But then I looked at her for another few minutes, and I was like, no, she just needs love. So that's where I'm at.
Can relate. Okay. So that's how our weeks have been, I guess.
Yes. Jinx. Katrina, what's your favorite thing this week? Besides me.
Very humble.
Yeah.
My
mom
favorite
says
thing...
that's what I'm best at, is being humble.
All right. My favorite thing this week is skylines, because they're really pretty, and like I know that our favorite things that we usually say are things that like we've done this week, but like,
Not always.
Not always, but like skylines are so pretty. And I went to the museum in my state yesterday.
You only have one museum in the entire state?
There are multiple museums. This is the main museum that is like in downtown. It's by the zoo. You can walk to the zoo from the museum, so it's like it's one of the largest ones in the state, I think.
No, you only have one. Of course it's the largest.
Oh my gosh. But we went to the museum yesterday, and on the 4th floor there is like this really beautiful like balcony.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh.
It's a balcony. And it has this really pretty view of like downtown and like, there's a park in front, and then there's a lake, and it's so pretty, and I love it, and you could see all the buildings, and then you could see all the mountains, and it's just, oh my gosh, I love skylines.
There are mountains, and there is only one museum in the entire state. It's confirmed. Katrina lives in Montana.
Hannah, Montana.
So, since I've had migraines, my mommy's been yelling at me to drink more water. So I'm drinking water out of the cup I got from Disney, and it has, like, the 4 Disney World parks on it. It's so cute.
Oh, also, speaking of Disney, the main reason why we went to the museum yesterday is that the museum has this, like, Pixar exhibit, like, about the science behind Pixar, and it's, like, super cool. And I knew that was why we were going, and I was kind of like, I didn't know what the exhibit was about, but then I walked in there, and there were so many cool, like, it was very hands-on, and very, like...
I like hands-on. I have a low attention span.
But it was so cool to actually, like, see how, like, the whole process went, because it's, like, the process of, like, going from a story idea to, like, rendering the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And it was just really cool to watch everything happen and, like, play around with different things, and, like, it was just really cool. Anyway, what's your favorite thing this week?
My favorite thing this week is Pokemon Go, because I've finally figured out how to battle at gyms. And yes, I understand how pathetic it is. I am just now figuring that out. Leave me alone about it. But it's really fun. I finally am using the, like, million revives I have, because I've been getting them, and then I'm like, I don't know what to do with this, so I've been not using them. Yeah, that's my favorite thing this week. Sky likes it because I take her on WALKS.
Because you can't say that word out loud, or else.
No.
She'll be like, oh,
She's
going
asleep,
on elf.
She will wake up. I can, like, guarantee she will wake up and run into my room. And I don't want to deal with that right now. I love her,
because going on a walk while recording a podcast might be a little bit of an issue.
I could narrate. Oh, and now we are passing a lovely tree, and Sky is peeing on a bush.
What a fun time.
What a fun time indeed. Katrina, what's your favorite song this week?
My favorite song this week is Fever Dream by MXM Tune. And I've talked about this artist before. Gen Z artist. Very good. But this is
good.
Yes, this is her most recent single. And I really like it. And I've been listening to it a lot. So, yeah. What's your favorite song this week?
My favorite song this week is Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish. Also a Gen Z artist. We stan. Have you heard this song?
Yes, I have.
It's like super depressing.
It's super depressing, but it sounds so pretty.
Okay, it's super depressing, but it's like every artist ever has made a song like this where it's like, I thought I wanted to be famous, and then I realized it's actually not that great.
Yeah.
But the way she sings it is just like, dang.
Yeah. It's...
like, it kind of reminds me of Eraser by Ed Sheeran.
Oh, yeah.
Except significantly more depressing, because his is like an upbeat song you can dance to. And hers is like, I got everything I wanted, and it's sucking, it's sucking. Okay.
That was a great paraphrase of the song. Thank
you. Thank you. I already asked you what your favorite thing this week is. What's trending on Twitter? Can you tell I don't feel good?
So the first moment that I saw that was trending on Twitter was, the title of the moment was just a bunch of people acknowledging that January felt too long.
It always feels too long, and you know what always feels longer than January? February.
even though February is shorter.
Yep.
But January, I was looking at my calendar because I'm not I've probably mentioned this before, but like at the end of every month,
Yes.
I write letters to myself. And I was writing this letter for January, and I was like, what did I do in January? Because it felt so long, but also I didn't like know what I did, and I was checking what my family had written down on the calendar. And 2 weeks ago, or I guess 3 weeks ago now, is when we saw Knives Out for the first time, and like, it feels like so much longer ago than 3 weeks, but it isn't. And so I was like, okay, I guess this month is just so long. So, guess that's just how it is in January. And everybody just forgets every single year. They're like, oh no, January is so much longer than it was last year. But then every January is that long.
All of these people are so funny on this Twitter moment.
Yeah.
I really like the Netflix India. January has been way too long. 2021 needs a skip intro option so this doesn't happen again.
Honestly,
I hope my next relationship lasts as long as January 2020.
Wow.
I'm done with my free trial of 2020 and would like to return it, please.
Exactly.
Quick question, does anyone know if 2020 has any other months, or is it just January? It's just January, my dear. Just January. Katrina, stop Snapchatting!
I'm sorry.
What else is trending?
No. So, have you heard of this?
Yes.
So, the name of the Twitter moment is this piece of fan software puts the Untitled Goose on your desktop. And basically, this developer saw the concept of Untitled Goose Game and was like, hey, what if I just made a goose that causes chaos on your desktop and you can't do anything about it? And it is the funniest thing because, like, I tried to download it and then it didn't work, but that's because my laptop has issues. But my cousin downloaded it, and apparently it doesn't stop when your laptop's closed, so she opened it and it was just covered with so many things. And
okay, but how do you, like, do stuff? Can you turn it off?
I think you can, because I uninstalled it, because I technically had it installed and then I uninstalled it. But
I'm gonna go download it on my computer and not my mother's, because I think my mother would kill me.
Yeah.
I think it would be funny, but I think she would kill me.
But it's a very chaotic thing, because the goose can, like, steal the cursor and you can't do anything about it. The goose can bring memes onto the screen. The goose can, like, track mud on your screen. He can write you notes and drag them onto the screen. And then, he can help you with video games. Or cause chaos while playing video games. And it's so funny. Hang on. I need to find my cousin's reaction because she filmed it when she opened her laptop and it didn't, like, stop running. So I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh my. I don't understand the annoying, like, the Untitled Goose Game.
Why not? What don't you understand about it?
What's the point?
Cause chaos.
But why?
Because you're a goose and there are no consequences.
But it's not very nice.
There's a honk button.
So you're annoying too?
Yes! That's the whole point, is you can be annoying and cause chaos without any real consequences.
My laptop was at 11% and it just died. So,
Rip.
I have to go get my charger. The less I have to stand up, the better. What else is trending on the, I almost said on Instagram. Don't know why.
Alright, the last Twitter moment that I found that I thought we could talk about, the title of the Twitter moment is, "Why'd this 3-year-old's dinosaur song have to hit so hard, though?" And I need you to listen to this. It's 1 minute long. And
I'm pulling it up.
Oh my And you have to wait for the entire thing. Like, you think you know where it's going, and then...
Oh, they fell in love? Beautiful accent. Well, that's sad. What? They didn't say goodbye. Okay, first of all, the Big Bang happened to form Earth, not to kill the dinosaurs. Just want to point out that flaw in the 3-year-old's logic.
Because that's what we're here for, is pointing out flaws in small children's logic.
Yes. This guy just came in, stole a scrunchie, and left, so...
She's a Visco girl. I have so many scrunchies now. I opened the pack that Tori got me for Christmas, and I, because I was trying to find a scrunchie that matched my outfit yesterday. Well, not yesterday, 2 days ago. I didn't wear a scrunchie yesterday. But, honestly, this song, sometimes when I'm researching Twitter trending, I'll click on Twitter moments just so that I can listen to them. Even if it's not something I think we could talk about on the podcast, I'll click on them and still, listen to them. And this is originally one that I was not going to, have us talk about. But then I started crying, and so I think... I thought we could talk about it.
Oh no, I can't use the Untitled Goose Game because it's for Microsoft.
Oh.
So I could download it on my mom's.
She just shows up at work and this goose just starts
No, this is
dragging.
her home laptop. Her school laptop, I wouldn't dare.
Oh, I was like, if she brings it to school and then the goose just, drags something onto the screen when she's, I would laugh so hard.
Apparently you can close out of it by holding the escape key. Escape. So that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. No, don't protect my PC. Just run the thing.
See, that's what mine was doing. It was oh, we protected your PC from something that you downloaded. And I'm like, I know that I downloaded it. I want it to work.
More info. Run. You click more info and then click run anyway.
Well, then, I might try it again.
I'm scared. Oh! I have a goose!
A goose!
And Sky came in. It's right now just kind of walking around. Can I have my mouse, little goose? Thank you. He seems like a kind goose. Sky, you're a kind goose.
Alright, should we move on to YouTube trending?
First, you have to say hi to Sky_the_pirate. Sky is SKYE on Instagram. Aw, he's tracking mud all over the place. That's rude.
Hi, Sky.
I just took a nap. I was laying in the sun.
Good.
So she's very warm.
Aw.
Sky, can you say hi? Give it kisses. Yeah. Bye, Bean. Oh, he stopped tracking mud everywhere, so that's good. But his little feet click-clack. Oh.
Good.
No, Goose, let's not click on random download links, please. That's how you get a virus.
Your mom's gonna have so much, like, she's gonna find something. Even if you uninstall it, she's gonna find something and she's gonna be
confused.
What is this?
So anyway, what's
like, hey,
trending in the rest of the world?
episode.
What's trending on
Anyway.
YouTube?
Anyway.
Oh, he's bringing something with him. It's a meme.
Oh, good. What's the meme say?
It's looking for trouble, and if I cannot find it, I will create it.
Good.
I wish you could, like, pet the goose. Hi, little goose. I've told the story about my sister and a goose, right? Well, I guess that was a duck.
I think so.
She loved it too much when she was like 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, YouTube trending.
It's caught on my mouse, so now it's just following my mouse around. What's trending on YouTube, Katrina?
So the first video that I saw trending was a video from Good Mythical Morning, and it's, can we remember the dumb things we said? And
it stole my mouse.
Oh no. But honestly, like, we've had this podcast for like a year and a half, and I don't remember the things that I said last week.
Pretty much.
And they've been on the internet for like 10 years plus, probably. And so I could not imagine, like, going back and trying to remember all of the things that they said on their show. Because they have, like, a daily show that you post, like, every single weekday. And so going back and being like, oh, I said that? I could not imagine. Especially with as large of a fan base as they have, because fans are always like, oh, I remember when you said this, and they're like, oh, I don't.
That's a mood. I think that's on my to watch list or watch later list, but I was like, I'll get to it, and then I did not. So story of my life, really.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
Anyway.
It's actually a very polite goose. Oh, it's walking on your head.
Hi, goose.
What else is trending?
The next video that I saw trending was college kids react to top 10 Grammy Awards 2020 moments. And it was a react video, obviously. But it's
just
so
dragged
funny.
A note. Says peace was never an option. It got mad that I X'd out of it, so it stole my mouse again.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Goose.
But it's so funny to me how much, like, meme culture is influenced by, like, award shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially reaction GIFs, a lot of those come from award shows. But there were some iconic moments at this year's Grammy Awards. Like, did you see the guy with the hat on the red carpet?
No.
Oh boy, hang on.
I saw the Pokemon trainer thing.
Look up Billy Porter's hat 2020 Grammys.
Billy Porter's hat 2020 Grammys. I feel like I don't even have to be that specific.
Yeah, you don't. I just looked up guy with hat Grammys because I didn't remember it was Billy Porter's. But
that's cute.
But it closes also.
That's a mood right there.
So he was just sitting there on the red carpet, just like opening it and then closing it again. And
I would
honestly,
do that.
I need one.
It sounds like the perfect way to avoid social interaction.
Exactly. And so this video was talking a lot about, especially all the tributes they did for Kobe, as it was the Grammys were the day that he was
killed.
Yeah.
Goose,
and then
there you go. Oh, Goose does not want you helping it.
Oh no.
Did not like that.
And did you watch the Grammys, or do you watch award shows?
I don't.
I didn't watch them either. But it's just really interesting to me how much meme culture influences celebrities, and celebrities also influence meme culture with their music and stuff, because there's a lot of TikTok trends that have very popular songs, and so when it's the Grammys, which is the music awards, then it's there was one performance where it was a bunch of meme songs, I think, and I was like, so they're really embracing their internet culture now. I see how it is.
Yeah. The goose just left my screen, which means it's either going to get something or getting its feet muddy. I almost said its paws. It doesn't have paws. It has feet.
Goose.
Okay.
Goose
I wanted to see what it would do if I started playing a video. So it went and got its paws muddy, or its feet muddy, so it can walk all over my video.
Oh, good.
That's cruel.
Anyways.
You know what sounds really good right now?
What?
The Lunchables pizza.
I love the Lunchables pizza.
Doesn't that just sound amazing?
Are you watching the third video that I put on there?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, is that just a coincidence?
No. But doesn't that just sound so good?
Yeah, Lunchables pizza, those were my favorite Lunchables. Honestly.
Okay, people that liked the chicken nuggets and they would eat them cold, you're a monster. Monster.
I don't think I ever had the chicken nugget ones. I had the nacho
icky.
ones. But the one that I had the most was the pizza. Just when they were out of it, my mom was like, can you get this one? And I was like, fine. I wanted the pizza, but fine.
But only the cheese pizza, and that I would eat cold. I was fine with that.
I had the pepperoni pizza.
I didn't like pepperoni. I was about to say I was white. I am still white, but I thought it was too spicy.
Okay.
It was spicy.
Get one now and tell me that it's spicy, and we will get you some help.
Oh, the goose is mad at me.
What did you do?
I got rid of its meme, so now it's chasing my mouse.
Oh no.
I know. I need my mouse, silly goose.
Because it's a goose.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking about the third video that was trending, because I talked about the fact that you were talking about it, but not the video. But the third video that I saw trending was a new Odd Ones Out video, and it's entitled Junk Food. And were your parents very strict when it came to junk food in your house?
No.
Okay, mine either.
I'm also watching it without sound.
Oh. So you're just watching all the animations pop up?
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm at Skittles right now, and let me tell you, that's a weird...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have a question about junk food for you. How do you feel about conversation hearts?
I don't like them. Do you like them?
Yes. I
don't hate them, but just like the fact that they are very dry and chalky, and then
That's the
like
whole point.
they're dry and chalky, and then that just really, you know how you're describing like how something feels, and then you can feel it on your teeth, and then you just
Continue.
So I heard conversation hearts, and I was going to like try and explain how the texture feels on my teeth and how like it feels like eating chalk, and then I felt like I was eating chalk, and it was just not a great experience. So I'm gonna not talk about the texture anymore. But I feel like kids would always hand out individual conversation hearts to people, and then you'd like during recess, and then you would hold them in your hands, and then they'd like melt, and then you'd have to eat them melted.
They don't melt.
When it's warm, they do.
Not really.
And you're holding them in your sweaty child paws.
Sky. Do they melt? She says no.
Okay, then.
I will be eating these the rest of the time. The one I don't like is the white one because it's wintergreen.
You don't like wintergreen?
Not when I'm eating candy. Did we talk about the second video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because we talked about Billy Porter and his hat.
Right.
And yeah, we did. But yeah, this junk food video is a very intriguing video. So if you would like, if you want to experience it the way that Rachel experienced it, hit mute and then just watch the animations.
It's weird.
But if you want to have some sense into what's happening, then watch it with sound, because honestly, like, I watched the video and I'm like watching it without sound now, and
it's
like
weird.
I know what's going on because I watched the video, but I have no idea what you think is happening.
I don't either.
So anyway, we will move on from that, I guess.
I suppose.
Unless you're still watching it and you still have thoughts.
I'm still watching it. I still don't understand an ounce of what's going on.
It would probably make more sense if you were watching it.
I don't want to distract from the goose.
I know.
He deserves the world.
See, you were like, I don't get it. Why is everyone obsessed with this goose? And then you're like, I got the goose and now I love it.
I like him on my mother's computer. Doesn't mean I like the game.
You've never played the game. Did you watch the video that I sent you?
Yeah.
Both of them or just the one?
You sent me two?
Well, I sent you one on TikTok.
Oh, I haven't watched the TikTok one.
Okay.
Did you see I posted a TikTok?
No.
To friends only.
I'm watching it right now.
I don't know that we need to do that.
Too bad.
Mute it! Mute your mic.
Fine. That was the funniest thing.
Lessons learned in babysitting.
Of course.
You have to specify the children can't hide in a cabinet!
I guess so.
And the mom was so nonchalant about it, too. She just, walked over.
Did you say no cabinets? No.
I know, I was like, why would I say no cabinets? Because the children hide in cabinets.
Because they can actually fit in cabinets.
Uh-huh.
I remember I would play hide and seek with my cousins all the time when we went to my grandma's house. And we would always hide in the cabinets because we were small children and could fit in the cabinets. And then we try to play hide and seek now, and we can't fit in any of our old spots, so we have to find a bunch of new spots. And we found some really good ones, but they're just not the same, you know?
It's not the same.
Nothing is more suspenseful than sitting in a cramped cabinet waiting for someone to find you, hearing footsteps while you were hiding in a cabinet.
And I literally did not even look in the cabinets once. Because I was like, why would anybody hide in a cabinet? That doesn't make sense.
If you fit, you sit.
I fits, I sits.
Exactly.
Should we, talk about...
We should. We should talk about.
Okay, so then our first is from @Kane_I, and they said, have you ever had to do science fair? Did you enjoy it? I've never had to do an actual science fair, no. I kind of thought those were just like a TV thing.
No, I haven't had any, I don't know if they're supposed to be a thing in like middle school or high school, but I haven't had one in middle school or high school. I had some in elementary school that I think in 4th and 5th grade I was required to do. I know 5th grade for sure I was required to. I know I've done it twice, and one of the years was 5th grade. That's what we're getting from this. The first time I did it, I researched Saturn, and I determined how long it would take to walk around the rings of Saturn and run around the rings of Saturn if they weren't, like, you know, made of gas. Because they're not solid, hate to break it to you. That was when I learned that Saturn's rings were not solid, and didn't feel great about it, but
so
hey.
We had a living history night wherein in 4th grade you would have to write and memorize like a 4-minute speech about my dog howling, about like whatever person you chose, and then you would have to dress up like that person on a Wednesday night, go stand in the gym, and you would get a sticker on your hand. People would come up and push your sticker, and you would speak your speech like a wax museum.
Oh, wow.
Is that not creepy?
I mean, we did something like that. It was just class presentations, though. It wasn't like a wax museum thing. It was, in 2nd grade, everybody had to choose someone to, like, research and then dress up as whatever. I was Anne Frank, because
ours was, technically it was Famous Missourians Night, because I used to be in Missouri. I don't remember who mine was. It was the really tall person in Missouri. Like, the lady.
The really tall lady in Missouri.
It's like Ellie something. Tallest person, tallest woman, Missouri. Ella Ewing.
Okay. And then, going back to the whole science fair thing, my second one that I did was I got this Mythbusters book from the library, and it was like Mythbusters science experiments that you could do for science fair. And I was like, okay, time to plagiarize. Except it wasn't plagiarism because it said use these for the science fair. So, but it was the fact that if you were walking on a line blindfolded, like, being able to hear, you could still walk across it, but if you had, like, noise-canceling headphones, then you couldn't.
That's
walked
interesting.
in a straight line. But the experiment did not really work because I did not have noise-canceling headphones. So I just had headphones and played music very loudly. And that one didn't do that great. So I didn't hate the science fair, but it was I feel like it was a lot of, hey, your parents are helping you with this, and whoever's parents are the most helpful, that's the people that get the winning ribbons.
So I've decided I'm just gonna leave this goose on my mom's computer and see what happens.
Good.
Anyway, what's our next question, Katrina?
Our next question is from Emily Hoffman, and she asks, what's your favorite GIF to use?
I don't know that I have a I feel like we've gotten a question like this before. I don't know that I have a consistent favorite.
I don't feel like I use them as often as I used to. There is this one that I found. Okay, we're editing this out. But or maybe not. I don't know. There was one that I found when I was looking at this, Twitter thread about, how guys are mad that, in the Birds of Prey movie, they're mad that, like, the ladies aren't not dressing to appeal to the male audience, which, but I found, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this. Hang on, let me.
Just text it to me.
I'll send it to you on Twitter, because that's where it is.
Okay, good talk.
I haven't sent you anything on our individual Twitter DMs since November.
That sounds right. Anytime we have anything to say, we send it in the group chat.
Let's go through my frequently used. There's John Mulaney. A lot of John Mulaney. There's some Office ones. There's this one of Bob the Tomato having a crisis.
Oh, mood.
Do you have any on your frequently used?
Don't. I mean, I guess I'm gonna tell him from Frozen.
I'm gonna tell him, don't you dare.
I use that one, like, primarily when, I'm annoyed at political side of Twitter, and someone makes a really stupid contradictory comment, and I just, like, I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah. You've also been using a lot of hokey ones.
I have.
Since you got accepted.
So anyway.
Anyway, what's our next question?
Our next and final question is from @jbart17j. Hi, Jessie.
Hi, Jessie.
She says, who do you have winning the Booper Soul? And did you ever try and throw something somewhere and yell, Kobe? I didn't, because I thought it was stupid when people did that, and as far as the Booper Soul, I live in the Midwest, so I think I have to cheer for the Chiefs. Which is to say, I'll throw on a red shirt.
Both teams are red.
Even better.
I'm cheering for the red team.
Wait, the 49ers are red?
What?
The 49ers are red?
I don't know, but my dad always says we're cheering for the red team. Are 49ers red? Okay.
They're like a... I don't want to say maroon, because that's not maroon.
I'm not making things up.
Scarlet and gold. And the Chiefs are red and yellow. So red and gold.
Who I have winning the Booper Soul is the commercials.
And the puppies.
And the puppies.
Ooh, the red or blue team. Blue.
Yeah, blue. And did I ever try and throw something somewhere and yell Kobe? I feel like most of the kids that tried to throw things in the trash can from across the room were not me, because I don't talk.
What?
Crazy
I
concept.
had no idea.
I don't really talk, and I also did not, like, I heard people saying Kobe when they were throwing things into the trash can, but I didn't know that Kobe was a person. I thought it was just some weird catchphrase, until probably middle school, early high school, if we're being honest.
Oof. I can't get over that red and gold is playing against scarlet and gold.
Exactly. But I don't really pay attention to sports, so that's why. And the only sport that my family really watches is football when our team is playing. We don't really watch any other sports, and I don't even really, like, I'll watch the Olympics sometimes depending on the event.
Oh, I love the Olympics.
Or if it's on, which isn't most of the time. I remember one summer, my grandma came over to our house a lot because both of my parents were working, because my dad was getting the computer set up for my school. But
how dare he
do his job? Disappointed. But my grandma would come over and she would always turn on the Olympics, and so I would just watch. But I don't necessarily go out of my way to watch sports.
The only sport I go out of my way to watch is The Office. It's
the Office Olympics.
The Olympics is what I meant. But that works too.
The only sport that I consistently watch is The Office.
I have started rewatching it.
Good.
It's quality entertainment. Katrina.
I was taken aback by the usually it's all one note, but then you were just like, okay, we're going all over the place. Yes, Rachel.
Can it be time for our favorite segment on this podcast? Let's take a BuzzFeed quiz.
It sure can.
What's our BuzzFeed quiz?
Our BuzzFeed quiz, let's see which one you chose, because I haven't checked yet. This quiz determines which Disney Pixar character you are on the outside and which one you are on the inside. Ooh. I forgot that I picked this one.
So I just took, while we were talking, I took which The Office character are you on the outside and which are you on the inside. I got, on the inside, you're Michael Scott. On the outside, you're Jim Halpert.
I love that.
You, on the inside, you're Michael Scott. You have a deep need to feel loved and included, but don't show that desperation on the outside. You're a very caring person and go the extra mile to make sure that someone feels appreciated. You're a positive person overall. On the outside, you're Jim Halpert. You're a really easygoing and sensible person, and you have a funny, sarcastic side that gets people laughing. Deep down, you're a bit of a romantic. You want that special person to know that they really matter to you. People are naturally drawn to your confident, fun personality.
I can see that.
I
honestly.
can't, but okay.
Like, not a lot, but a little bit. Anyway.
What's our first question?
Our first question is, first pick a Disney movie home you'd like to inhabit. I am not getting the names on these.
No, they're not popping up. I know the top middle is, I want to say Snow White.
Okay, I know the rest of them.
Okay.
I think. The first one is either the 101 Dalmatians one or Aristocats.
I think it's Aristocats.
That's what I was thinking. So the first one is the one from Aristocats, the second one is the one from Snow White, third one is the one from Beauty and the Beast. Fourth one is the underwater castle from Little Mermaid. Fifth is Lilo's house. And sixth is the Aladdin Palace.
I'm gonna pick the palace, because who wouldn't pick a palace?
Which palace, though?
Oh, the Aladdin Palace.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Ariel's palace.
Alright, next question is, which food are you going to enjoy? Yellow snow cones from Monsters, Inc., Ratatouille from Ratatouille, Mushu's breakfast porridge from Mulan, the spaghetti from Lady and the Tramp, the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast, or cookies from Rapunzel. Fun fact, the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast is just frosting. Like, if you go to Disney, they'll basically just hand you a plate of frosting. So I picked Ratatouille from Ratatouille. Because that just looks good. Evenly sliced.
Have you seen the Ratatouille memes on TikTok?
Yes.
I would try and sing the song, but I would butcher it so hard. I don't know if I want to do spaghetti or cookies.
Very different, but okay. Oh my gosh. One of the people I follow on TikTok is a mom, and she has a 4.5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and her 4.5-year-old has autism, so he won't eat a lot of things. But one thing she's found that he loves is if she makes the spaghetti and dyes the water before she adds the, pasta, and she makes red and blue, and then she calls it Superman pasta. Or Superman spaghetti. And I was like, I want Superman spaghetti!
Flip a coin.
It's tails.
Okay, we're doing the cookies from Rapunzel. Also, it says VIA Pixar, when Tangled is a Disney movie and not a Pixar movie.
You mean via Pixar?
Yeah. But it's not. That's the whole thing. Anyway,
Okay.
Next question is, which song really speaks to your soul? Friend Like Me from Aladdin, Into the Unknown from Frozen 2, How Far I'll Go from Moana, I See the Light from Tangled, Go the Distance from Hercules, Circle of Life from The Lion King.
This is not fair!
I know, it's like
I'm
all the
deciding
I
between
want
4.
songs, except for...
I ruled out Friend Like Me and Circle of Life. Hey Google, pick a number 1 through 4. No. Hey Google, pick a number 1 through 3. I'm not set on it. Hey Google, flip a coin. How Far I'll Go from Moana. No, I want Go the Distance from Hercules. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to decide between Into the Unknown and I See the Light. Because I See the Light and Into the Unknown have very different... Because I See the Light is like the love song.
Mm-hmm. And
then Into the Unknown.
I see the light.
And then Into the Unknown is the very belty.
Into the Unknown!
Try and hit the notes. I dare you.
I wasn't. No.
Shoot. Really speaks to my soul. I'm lonely, so I'm gonna do Into the Unknown.
Alright. Pick a friend to go on a grand adventure with. Wally, Moana, Buzz Lightyear, Ralph, Merida, or Miguel. Wally. Easy. Easiest decision I've ever made in my life. Wally is a saint, and we do not deserve him.
I love Wally, but I don't want to pick the same thing as you, but there are also some really good options.
Wally was the only one that was speaking to me.
He spoke to you?
Yes.
What did he say?
He said beep, beep, beep.
Beep.
Eve.
What's really funny is that this week I've been like playing with my hair a lot and like puffing it out because it's been really like curly lately, and since I have very blonde and ginger and some light hair, like I've been saying that my hair is like the combination of Rapunzel's hair and Merida's hair.
I love that so much.
Because hang on, let me show you something that I did with my hair. Is it this side? No, it's this side.
She's over here being a beauty pageant girl. Let me just play my hair, and you're over here being a beauty pageant girl. Let me just flip my hair and look gorgeous.
But, like, do you see this? I walked downstairs and I was like, hi, I am both Rapunzel and Merida at the same time. But also Moana's hair is very realistic also, because I came out of that movie, my hair was still, like, longer than it is now when that movie came out. And I was like, wow, it's my hair.
It's my hair.
Shoot. I think I'm gonna go with Moana.
Alright, and what's our last question? As the goose steals my mouse. So.
Last question is, finally choose the word that describes your mood right now. Content, tired, hopeful, annoyed, energetic, or calm.
Tired. I am okay with this. I got my result. I'm very okay with it.
I feel like content and calm are both very similar answers.
No, content is like you are okay with your life. You don't want to change anything about it. Calm is like, I'm not angry at the moment.
I'll do calm then. What did you get?
I got Remy and Cusco.
Me too!
Alright, I'll read inside, you read outside.
Okay.
Someone just texted me and asked me to take their shift tonight so they can go to a Super Bowl party. No, I'm also going to a Super Bowl party. Anyway, on the inside, you're Remy. You're passionate, ambitious, and kind. When you have your heart set on something, you throw every bit of yourself into it. You don't take no for an answer. I think that is very accurate for me.
I'd say, the kind part is me, but the rest is definitely you. You're also kind, though. Not saying I'm kind and you're just passionate and ambitious. Anyway, I'll read the outside. On the outside, you're Cusco. Some people might label you as shallow, but you can't help that you love material things. Besides, there's more to you than that. You're compassionate, caring, and a bit of a dreamer. You take care of the people in your life, not because they take care of you, but because they're important to you.
I would say Cusco, the compassionate, caring, and a dreamer part, that fits you really well. And you take care of people.
So you're the inside and I'm the outside.
Pretty much. Together we make one person.
Cusco. What?
Oh, it's police sirens going by. It sounded like water droplets, and I was like, is something leaking? No, there's a policey going by. Is there anything else we need to talk about on this lovely Super Bowl Sunday?
We can, yep. So, that's what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to, just wanted to say that our Patreon is available if you guys want to come support us in any way. Any amount helps us be able to keep putting out episodes on a regular basis. We really appreciate our patrons. Wow, that was a
English is hard.
sentence.
It's okay.
English is hard. But if our most popular tier is our Discord tier, which is $5 a month, and you just get to hang out in a Discord server with a bunch of really cool people, and just chat with them, chat with us.
I think we've had some good questions from me lately on Question of the Day.
Yeah.
Maybe I should post today's question. I'm caught up for once in my life.
Yay!
February 2nd. I haven't answered it yet, but...
You're there. You still have, like, 10 hours. But, yeah, it's a really fun time. We take BuzzFeed quizzes sometimes. We answer the questions that Rachel, gives us to answer.
Question of the Day.
Yes, that. But yeah, it's a really fun time, and we would love to have you.
Today's question is, who do you live with? And I said, Mom, Adam, Sky, Cat.
You're not gonna say Chewbacca, you just say cat.
Yes. Anyway.
Alright.
This has been another episode of Perspective Z. That's been Katrina.
That's been Rachel.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Toodles.